Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KG4E, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. Alright, guys. So, we got a real problem with the kid thing. You know, the fact that kids are taking up space, I'm really debating just kicking the whole family out. I don't think I'm going to. See, the main problem with kids is they take up a population spot. So if I get to the point where I want to, like, recruit a new person, that kid is taking up the population spot of someone who could be working. Now, I'm okay. I definitely need a kid. I need a kid because I'm going to die and I need someone to take on for me to continue playing the game. At least that's how I assume the game works. I don't really know, but I think that's the idea, right? But I don't want other people having kids, right? Now, one other family has a kid in here, and I'm going to try and make it so nobody else can have kids. Here's the problem, all right? And let me know if I'm doing something wrong here, if you have some kind of, you know, way to get around this. By the way, I do know how to kick people out now. You go right here, go to X. Are you sure you want to remove them from the village? So I do know how to do that now. Thank you very much for that. All right, so I have a house right here, okay? There's just a woman living in it, nobody else. And then I've got a house right here with a woman and a man, okay? Now, I don't want these two living together because I don't want them having kids, right? But anytime I move one of them, the other one follows. And I'm not really sure why. They're not married either. These people are Rad and Dob, right? If I press F, no family, right? If I press F, no family. Now, if I press F on someone with a family, it'll say they're family. So these two are not married, okay? But anytime I move them, the other one follows. Like, all right, so I got this simple house right here. It's got one girl living in it. I want to put Dob or Dobrawa, whatever the hell. I want those two women to live together so we don't have children. All right. If I go to move her into that house, Radowit comes with her. Anytime I move Radowit or Dob, they always get moved in together. So I'm not really sure. If there's a way I can separate them, let me know, because I don't know how to do it. And I'd really like to, because I don't want to have any more freaking kids. I gotta be honest with you guys. I know this is a game. I know it's not real life. I know it's not real. It's just a video game. But I would feel really bad if I kicked that family out. I still might do it because I'm trying to play a game here. But I don't know, man. I really don't want to kick them out. What I could do is I could go to the family. No, that's me. The family is right here. I can go to the family. No, actually, I'm sorry. That's my family. That's my family. I got confused. This is the other family. I could just kick... If you kick one of them out, I think the whole family goes. They go as a unit. So I would be losing 2 workers and 1, you know, waste of population spot. You know, now she's a mother. She can't work for a while, but she will be able to work eventually. So I'm kind of losing 2 workers and a waste of a population spot. So what I could do is I could just go recruit more people. Like, there's really no gameplay reason to keep these people around. And I might end up kicking them out, but... It's so weird. It's so weird. You can tell how much I like this game because I'm taking it seriously. Like, and I don't want to. I want to kick these people the hell out of my town because their kid is a waste of time. But I just am having a problem with that. So I guess that's a good thing. Speaking of mothers, check this out. My wife is ready to go back to work, man. She's been home with the kid for 2 years. She's had enough. Put me back to work. So, all right, fair enough. Let's go to the barn, and we'll just throw you on as a field worker for now. I'll look at that later. Maybe there's something better she could be doing. But I think a field worker would be good for her right now. Speaking of field workers, let's go take a look at our farming group. See, I only have 1 farm over here, but I have 2 set up to do field working. So I'm not sure where the other one is. So I'll have to kind of take a look at that off camera. Maybe I'll get that fixed. But today's going to be all about farming, by the way. We're gonna destroy all these farms. I don't know if we're going to destroy these today, but we're going to set up new farms. And our new farming is going to be over here. Okay? And I'm debating whether I want to build walls around the farm or not. In the main town over here, they do not have walls around their farms. So, now does it matter? No, it really doesn't. There's no bandits or anything in the game. It really doesn't matter. And this thing's a big, giant hill, too, which is kind of irritating. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? Let's just get started, man. Actually, there's a couple things I want to talk to you guys about first. I already talked about kicking people out. Last episode, duh. If you want automatic, you know, survival, put someone in the freaking, in the what was it, the hunting lodge. So I put someone in the hunting lodge, so I should be getting survival skill. I also got a lot of crafting skill from using the thrashing thing over here in the barn. I went to the barn, I was just thrashing stuff. That's why I want to get the new farms going. I'm going to have a farm of flax, a farm of cabbage, and a farm of rye. That's what I'm looking at right now. Flax and Flax and rye is good for selling. It's also good for thrashing it to get your skill up. And cabbages for food. So this house right here is definitely going to get out of here. I think what I'm going to do is, and the reason I want to put the farm up there, I'm going to move the houses, some of the new houses over here, because what I could do down here is I could use the field tool option to put down a road, and then I can build the houses into the road instead of building the houses first, because you can adjust the houses. You can't adjust the farm plots. So that's what I'm looking at right now. All right, you guys do your thing. I'm gonna leave you alone for now. Let's go make a new one. Do I have anything else to talk about? Someone else said, oh, someone said you can get stone out of the mine, but I don't think that's accurate. Let me double check. Mine. Oh, you do get rock out of the mine. Well, there you go. Well, I will shut my mouth. I don't need the excavation shed. Good call. Oh no, you know what? I do need the excavation shed. I need it for clay. That's right. That's what I needed it for. Yep, you can see right there. So I'm not going to put anybody on rock here, but I do need the excavation shed for clay. So, okay, great. All right, let's put this farm down. Not really sure how I want to do this just yet. We're going to kind of play it by ear. We'll see where things go. I'm thinking about starting the first farm right about here. Sure, why not? And I want to make, you can make your farm 16 by 16. That seems incredibly big. 16 by 16. I'm thinking I'm going to honor Direwolf 20 and make my farms 9 by 9. You think that's crazy, or I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't want to make 16 by 16s. That's really big. So I'm going to make 9 by 9s. Now they should come over here and start tilling that land whenever they get a chance, which is going to be tough for them. I should probably do it myself, to be honest. Where's my third field worker? Hey, where you going, buddy? Where are you going? By the way, can they please allow us to rename people? Like, I am not even going to try and say that name. That's my kid, by the way. What's going on, huh? Yeah, you're a big boy. You want to go play with the geese? Watch out, they're going to bite you. All right, anyway, my other farmer was stuck. So she's good now. Why isn't she? Aren't the field workers supposed to till the land? I thought they were, but nobody's tilling up here. Yeah, the other field worker was stuck. She was in her house, stuck on her bed. It happens sometimes. She eventually unstuck herself. I guess I could till this. I mean, I didn't think I would have to, but I'm pretty sure I've had them till stuff before, so it's kind of weird they're not. You know what? Why don't I restart you? See if that helps. Okay. Mod. Okay, mod. Let's put you on some, let's take you off barn duty. Okay. Alright. And then you'll walk away, and then let's put you back on barn duty and see if you till the land. I'd really like them to till it, but I can if I have to. I can just pause the video and go up there and bang it out, but that's not my job. That's Maliboga. I don't know. Mod Liboga's job. Please allow us to rename these people. Alright, field worker. Let's see if she does it. She's going to come help her, isn't she? Okay. I don't know where the third one is. I have 3 of these. She's not tilling the land, is she? Is she just kind of hanging out up here? Yep. Okay, so they're not going to till the land. She's not doing anything, which is really weird because there is work to be done. No, there's not. It's all done. It's all finished. Okay, I'm going to go up there and till it. Alright, check it out. I got all 3 of them working up here. Alright, that is really cool. Alright, so we're going to have to... I want to put down probably at least 1 more 9 by 9, maybe even 2 more. We're just going to go crazy with the farming, the hell with it. Seems like everybody likes to go crazy with the farming, that like talks to me in like, you know, the comment section, and everyone's saying farming, farming, farming. We've had such little plots. It's time to really get some farming going. So while they're doing their thing, I'm going to put down another farm. Should I put down the fencing first? Nah, we'll leave some room for fencing. We'll leave 2 spots for fencing. Okay, so that's right there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we'll go this way. Another 9 by 9. Is that the way to go? Yeah. Maybe. Maybe we should do it on this corner. Actually, let's see if we can do it on this corner first. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm going to do this on the corner first. 1. Right, that's an angle. 1, 2, 3. All right, can we go 9 by 9? We probably can't go 9 by 9 this way, although we would be able to if that house wasn't there. That house is eventually not going to be there. It kind of aggravates me now because I wanted to go the full 9x9 on this. This would be all the way from to here. I can't destroy that house though. I'll have homeless people. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Alright. Well, we could always destroy stuff. So why don't we do a, why don't we just go over as far as we can? We'll go as far as we can here. This will be 9. We'll do a 9x6 for the time being. And then eventually, we'll destroy that house, we'll destroy this farm, and it will eventually be a full 9x9. But for now, it won't be. Okay, I think that'll work. And then we'll put our third farm. 1, 2, 3. And that should be 3 away from there, too. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So, 1, 2, 3. And then a 9x9 up this way. Alright. Now, don't forget, you don't pay for the farm plot. You pay when you harvest, which is great. That means you can make as big of a farm as you want. If you harvest from it, you're going to get a lot of money, but you're going to have to pay a lot of money, but you're also going to get a lot of product. So it kind of like, you know, takes care of itself. And what I'll do is I'll just put I'll put fencing in between all these farms. But these girls got their work cut out for them. I'm actually going to help them. They'll never get done with this in time. And by time I mean today, like real life day. I'm gonna go now. Normally I wouldn't help because it sometimes bugs out your farmers to help. But I'm gonna give it a shot here and see, because otherwise it's just gonna take forever. My goodness. Man, I was going to make a 16x16. What am I, crazy? Well, I mean, I guess I am planning on making 3 9x9s. That's actually quite a bit. Whatever. You know what? My original farm plots were too small. These might be too big, but whatever. I don't have to use them all. I can always use parts of them. You know, once we're done here, we won't have to deal with farming again. That's the nice part. Like I said, I'm going to have 3 crops I can see that I really want to do, so... Let's see how the ladies are getting along. Yeah, they're pretty slow, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hey, man, they're like having kids and stuff, you know? Oh, my hoe broke. Oh, I just woke up and look at the little baby. He's got his own little bed. That's adorable. Let's let him sleep in. All right, guys, I went ahead and tilled all these farm plots during the night because they were just too damn slow. But I did get all 3 of them done. And I did set them up. Let me show you what I got in the management tab here. I took off all of these because none of these are going to be anything. I'm going to be getting rid of them all. And then I only have 3 now. One is going to be flax. Field 7 is going to be rye. And field 9 is going to be cabbage. And that's what we're looking at. And I also didn't set them up completely. I'm doing like a little bit at a time, you know, and kind of see what you know, my farmers can handle. So, I don't know, man. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to put fencing around these 2 big 9x9s, but the 9x, I think it's a 9x7 or something down here. I'm not gonna put a fence around that because that's gonna be moved eventually, possibly even next video if I get around to it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is, well, I'd like to make sure that these guys are gonna work, and then nope, see, they're not doing anything. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take them all off and re-put them back on and see if that helps, because I did set up the crops. You know, whenever these guys aren't working, the first thing to do is take them off the job, let them walk around for a couple seconds, put them back on the job. If that doesn't work, reload your game. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know. I might have to do it myself, which means I'm going to have to go buy manure if that's the case, but I'm hoping that won't be the case. Field worker. All right. And field worker. Okay, I had to take them off their spots a couple times, put them back on. I reloaded the game once, and I eventually got all 3 more working. These fields are going to need to be worked by quite a few people, and I need to have them doing their jobs. If I'm going to leave to go do something somewhere else, like a quest or something, I might have to come back and do this by hand myself. One of the major problems, and I don't know if I've addressed this yet in a video, one of the major problems in this game is farmers do not do anything when you're not around. I would argue probably nothing. No one does anything when I'm not around, maybe, but I don't know. I feel like I get wood when I'm not at camp. Ooh, 377 food, huh? That's not going to work. Let's go deal with the food really quick. Yeah, I'm having a real problem with, people not doing stuff when I'm not around. First of all, let's go to the food stores and see what we got going on in here. Okay, yeah, we got to get the salt out of here, man. It's going to take quite a few trips, though. A little bit more. All right, so yeah, we need to put more stuff in there. I have more food floating around somewhere. I don't really know where, but I think I have some food in there, but I think I might also have some food in my main storage chest. Okay. Let's do this. And we got any food? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, no, only 4 potage? Okay. All right. Well, I know where there's some more potage. I got to make some potage. I mean, it's just that simple. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I made like 30 before I made this video. But, yeah, I got to make some more. That'll do for now, though. That'll be plenty of food for them. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have some for myself. These are at 50% freshness, so I'm going to eat those first. See, guys, I'll eat the 50% fresh. You guys can have the 100% fresh. You're welcome. And yeah, a lot of my buildings do need to be repaired. I know that. I'll get to it eventually. There we go. All right, now how much food you got? 377. I don't think it's updated yet. Have you updated now? There we go. It's 1247. Much better. Much better. Okay, so the next thing I want to do for this farm is put fencing around it. And I think I'm going to put one entrance right here. Yeah, I think that'll be a good entrance. And the other entrance will go probably right here. And then when this 9x9 is done, that entrance will go right there. Okay, so save first. And let's do the fencing. Now, I think the stick fencing is the best fencing in the game so far for me. What is the fencing under? Oh, there we go. Fencing. I don't like this wood fence. I think it looks really crappy, personally. Simple stick fence might be pretty cool. But honestly, stick fence, which is the difference? Hold on, let me take a look at the difference between these fences. Okay, so looking in here, it seems like the simple stick fence is the first set of fencing. And then you get the stick fence, which I think is a great looking fence, especially for farms. Again, I think the regular wood fence looks like crap. I haven't made log fence yet, but that's kind of expensive to kind of fool around with. I think, isn't log fencing like pretty high? Like it's like, I think log fencing is pretty high. You know what? Why don't we take a look at log fencing? Why not? I'm just kind of curious. I don't want to waste my money on it though. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it, but we might as well give it a look. Okay. All right, log fencing building. No, it's not building, it's other. Yeah, see? Yeah. See, I don't like that for a farm. I think that's too much. Too much for a farm. So, yeah, just what I thought. I'm going to reload the game so I don't waste my 800 gold because I don't think I'm going to use that log fencing. And then I'm going to start putting some regular stick fence around this, which I think is just the best looking fence in the game. All right, I said best looking fence in the game, but if you consider the palisades a fence, I kind of don't. I don't really consider the palisades a fence. I consider that like an outer defensive wall. And I don't know how high these stone fences are. These stone fences might be pretty cool. I don't know. There's just something about the stick fence I think looks best around a farm. Although I will probably start using this stone fence when I unlock it for other things other than farms. Okay, so we're going to need an entrance right here. So I'm thinking like, let's take a look. I'm thinking like right about there. And then over to here. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Okay. And then leave that open. And then this will come all the way down here. Okay. And that's got to come past it. So that's pretty good. Yeah, it should be pretty good right about there. Okay. And then this right here will go around this side. Get as close as you can to the stick. I wish you could like go on a corner with these things and keep the fence intact. Because otherwise the corners are never quite, you know, locked up like I'd like to see them. Oh, what's with the red? Do I not have enough resources? No, it says it's blocked. By what? The hell is it blocked by? Do you think it's blocked, or do you think I don't have enough sticks? Because it takes sticks to make these, right? Yeah, I only have 14 sticks. Okay, that might be what it is. Let me go grab some more sticks. Alright, I've got my girls standing around doing nothing, but that's okay. I've got 300 sticks on me, and this part right here really burns me up. I couldn't get this to come all the way over here. That's the best I could do with it, so I'm going to do my best to ignore it. You know, it's freaking medieval times, you know? I mean, you know, things aren't going to work out perfect. It's good enough. It's going to keep the animals out, you know? I just got to do my best to ignore it. I'm going to look for a really flat ground next time I play. It still looks pretty good for a fence. Yeah. And yeah, the rest of the fence came out really good. It's just that one little spot that bothers me. And yeah, like I said, next time I play, I'm gonna look for a really big spot. The thing is, farms take up so much freaking room, you know, especially when you make oversized farms like this. This is probably, these 3 fields, 3 9x9s is probably more than I'm ever gonna need. But at the same time, who knows? You know, who knows? Probably more than I'll ever need, but you know what? I won't have to make another farm again. So, for that alone makes it worth it for me. Oh my god. Freaking this guy. He's always out of breath. And his hammer's about to break. How many iron is it again? I think it's 2, right? I think it's 2 iron for the hammer. I should probably make a couple hammers, but whatever. I'll make them as I need them. Why make them ahead of time? Right? Doesn't make any sense. So, guess what? Radawit leveled up his excavation, or extraction. I always have trouble with those 2 words, excavation and extraction. They both kind of sound like they're the same thing. Let me see what it's actually called. Does it... It's from my skills, right? Yeah. Extraction. Yeah, the extraction skill. His extraction skill is now 7, and that is my first... where is he? Radawit. And that's my first level up. Very happy about that. I took all the farmers off farming since there's no more farming to be done. All of the farming should be... Let's take a look. There's only one thing they can farm. What is this? Autumn? There's only one thing they can farm in autumn, and that's rye. At least stuff that I have ready. And I think the rye is this, right? Yep. Now, should I have them... you know what? I probably should have had them do more rye. But you know what? I've already sent them off. Let's just leave it alone. So, what is that? 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it's at 18. That's still way more. Well, no, that's not way more. Actually, I think that's exactly what they had in the 3x3. No, 3x3, they only had 9. Yeah, and I only had 1 of them for rye. So that's way more than they had in the 3x3. But yeah, I should have given them more farming to do. That's the whole point of having such a big farm plot. But that's okay. I've already sent them off to do other things, you know, and it's other things I'm really going to need, like more mining, more lumberjacking, and more hunting. And the hunting's basically just to get my survival skill up. I don't remember what it was yesterday, but it must be moving. That's 1686. I'll try and remember that. All right, I got the fence around this one. It's looking pretty good. I like it. Let's take a look at it from this angle. Yeah, that looks like a good farm right there. Now I'm going to be putting a fence around this one, and I've already got it started. So let's see what we can do with it. So sometimes the ground doesn't quite line up right. It happened twice to me already. It happened once over here, and I think I covered it up pretty good. You could barely even see it now unless I point it out. All right, and then it happened again over here. I think it has something to do with the curvature of the ground causing issues. But I did the same thing over here. I think it's gonna work okay. But I gotta go make another hammer to find out. So let's make another hammer to find out. Also, I did get a skill in crafting, and I'm going to put that into 10% less stamina consumption during building. I mean, that's a freaking no-brainer right there, let me tell you. Well, it took multi-hundreds of sticks, maybe 1,000 sticks. I might have gone through 1,000 sticks with this thing. But 2 of our 3 farms is now fenced in, which is great. The other farm will be fenced in eventually. Probably won't be next video, but I'll do it, you know, when I can. And this even leaves a 4th farm open if I want to add something to it, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Actually, these farms are not quite lined up the way I wanted them to be. I didn't realize that. This is lined up from this corner. I want this corner to be over here. And I don't, well, my plan is, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these farms, but my plan is, all right, and I'm probably going to do this next episode, is to tear down everything over here, okay? Maybe even tear this down. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll move that. Don't know. But my next plan is to make a road here made out of farm, you know, plots, right? And then build houses along the road. Now, here's the deal with the houses. This is what I was told. As of right now, the tier 1 houses are the best bang for my buck. Okay? People don't like the tier 3 house. I'm not really sure why. I'm going to make one tier 3 house for you guys. Okay? But I've been told there's some kind of problem with the tier 3 house. To be perfectly honest, I'm not really sure what the problem is. But until you hit population limit, you want to use the tier 1 house. But when I say tiers, you know, simple small house is tier 1, simple house is tier 2, house is tier 3. So everybody says until you hit population limit, use the simple small house. Now, the simple house is better than the simple small house, except for the fact that it has 2 spots. The tier 2 house has 2 spots for children, and you want to keep the children down to a minimum until you hit population lock. Okay, I don't know why you would make the simple house over the regular house, except for the fact that every single one of these houses. Now, this is kind of weird. Every single one of these houses only holds 2 adults. So the only thing that makes the house better than the simple house is that it holds more children. So I guess if you're over population limit and you just want to just bang out kids like it ain't no thing, then maybe you could do houses. I'm assuming it holds more spots for children, although I don't know for sure. We're going to make one together. And there's someone said something with the build of the regular house that it's like there's something seriously wrong with the design that really bothers them. It's not a gameplay thing, it's a visual thing. So we're going to make one for sure. But in my position right now, where I'm not a population lock, until I get to a certain, I think you can get up to 30 people or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm going to find out population lock. I know I'm not a population lock, and the way I do know I'm not a population lock is because I don't have my last quest done yet. As you get quests, you'll get more dynasty rep, and at some point, maybe it's 10,000 dynasty. Yeah, maybe at 10,000 dynasty. I don't know. I'm going to have to find out. All I know is there's a certain amount of people you can have. And once you've got as many people as you could possibly have, you can't get any more, then you start having children because it doesn't matter. And that's just a way for you to get more people beyond your population lock. So, yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to be making a bunch of simple houses. I'll upgrade them all the way. But I'm going to be making simple houses. Just because I don't need those extra kids coming in if people want to do the nasty. All right, guys, I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.